Good morning, good afternoon. It's 1:26 February, April 1st. April Fool's Day, but this is not an April Fool's jokes for you. Yesterday evening, I spent a little bit of time doing some research on this website, and I was looking at trying to find out more about the Chicago pension crisis, and this place here, this website, WirePoints, is Chicago-based, nonpartisan. But as you read through it, it kind of, and if that's, I mean, truly, I believe they're nonpartisan. But things are just so bad in Chicago that they're just leaning one way because it's so bad. So, and as we talked before, Chicago has been under Democratic rule for in excess, I think it's more than 94 years. And there's a lot of good stories on, it's a news site. They're news people, and they do a lot of research. It's fact-based reporting. They've got a lot of data. They had oodles of data about the immigrants, which we'll probably bring to you later. But they had, a list of grants that were given by the state and I believe the city of Chicago to probably about 25, 30 different charities, some of which I've never even heard of before. I didn't see our usual list of culprits, although there was Catholic charities, Chicago Catholic charities on there. I did not see Salvation Army, but I saw a lot of organizations that I've never heard of before getting, upwards to $1 million from our government in some way, shape, or form. So there is a lot of data out there. On this website, if you enjoy reading, I checked. They have some videos out there on YouTube, but they don't have a big YouTube presence. So check out their website, and they're on Facebook too. I'm not a big Facebook guy, so I didn't check out what they had out there, but. And the reason I had seen some of their stuff on the pension problem a couple years ago, and actually I think they had a person when I was doing that AM 560 with the Jacobson lady. They had one of those videos had a person from WirePoints on their. On one of their videos, so that's why it came back up. And I did my video yesterday about Chicago pension program, and actually I submitted a question, and probably within 10-15 minutes I got a reply from one of the founders of this website. I kind of point blank asked him, when is the city of Chicago pensions going to go belly up? And he says, like a lot of people say, there is no definite point in time, but he did say that if they do go under, the city of Chicago is bound by law to fulfill their pension obligations. So to what extent I don't know, but that was kind of his response. He basically said, he says it's an ongoing process, and I believe that, right? We've always talked about the percentage funded. Prior to the pandemic, I think it was like 28%. Now it's down to 20 to 25%. And one of the reports that they had here a while ago, they actually they had somebody estimate based on the financial data how long the pension programs were funded for or could operate in a reasonable sense. And in the last couple of years, it's gone from 10 years, a horizon of 10 years before they saw imminent danger, to 3 to 4 years. So this is the Chicago City Fire, teachers, and police pension funds. All those are highly underfunded, and I suspect this year they're not going to be funded. And the gentleman that replied to me basically says, you know, what they do to keep the pensions going in Illinois and Chicago is they like to move money around. So, you know, if they have extra money, say for the roads or, you know, some social program, and it's not being used and it's you know, extra money, they'll move it to the pension pot of gold and keep things rolling that way. And they'll also, and the reverse can also happen too, right? Where they've got all this money allocated for the pension program. I firmly believe, I have no proof at this point, but I firmly believe we will see some of the monies allocated for pension programs either gets cut or diverted to migrant funds. And I saw on this website, I mean, they're claiming here at least $2 billion a year is being spent on the migrants, most of it for health care, because if you're undocumented, okay, the state of Illinois for the last couple of years have been covering undocumented people, and those are traditionally defined as people that have been here up to 10 years without citizenship and kind of quasi-legally here. So they've been spending a lot of money on health care for those people that have been here and also for the new people that are showing up. So, you know, like as I've always said, don't believe what the politicians are telling you. Go do your own research, do your own discovery, and this is an excellent website where you can find lots of articles. Let me go over through some of the titles here that may be of interest to you. Here's one, research and commentary. I knew this one pretty much. I mean, I'm just going to Wisconsin. A spring break drive to Florida offers yearly reminder of just how unfair Illinois gas prices are. I didn't even get a chance to read that, but yeah, I know that. We're paying like 45 cents a gallon in taxes, second highest in the nation, only to California. Go figure, right? Gas here, I was out driving around this weekend. Gas here is now, I saw at one place $4.20, but most of the places are like $4 right now for unleaded. You know, here you go. Let's see here. Let's see. Chicago man shot 9 times while pumping gas. That's normal on Easter weekend. Leaves 7 dead. Yeah, that's the norm in Chicago. I think I saw NBC Chicago came out with we had at least 32 to 40 people shot over the weekend in Chicago. Go figure, right? That's just a normal holiday weekend in Chicago. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we got here? See some other good here. Yeah, Pritzker budget, 93 million income tax hike for record spending. Yeah, he's hiking taxes on businesses, which, you know, if you don't realize when you hike income tax on businesses, it usually gets passed on to the consumer, and that's just a fact. That's just a reality of the way that our taxation process works for you people that don't realize that. Here, a statewide